kept the truth out behind my teeth so long. It grew sharp edges, cut me every dawn. You asked for honesty in the softest voice. I gave you silence, said it was my choice. Windows stayed closed when the storm rolled in. I watched you drown while I stayed dry within. Thought if I never spoke the poison out, somehow the damage wouldn't come about. But shadows stretch longer than I ever knew. They reach the places I pretended not to view. This is my late apology, arriving after everything's already debris. Words I should've whispered when your eyes still believe. Now they're just echoes no one can retrieve. I'm sorry it comes too heavy, too thin, too late. A broken clock striking on an empty date. Forgive me if you can, or don't. I finally understand what I let go. I collected all your almost tears in jars, labeled them tomorrow like they weren't scars. Told myself the morning would repair the seam, while every sunrise tore another dream. You painted futures on the bedroom wall. I let the paint peel, never stop the fall. Said we got time like time was on our side. Or quietly I buried what we could have tried. Every unsaid promise became a stone. Now they form the cairn where our garden's overgrown. This is my late apology, delivered on the wind that carried you from me. I rehearsed these lines in empty parking lots at 3, but the audience had already packed and leave. I'm sorry, it feels like a winter on a summer tongue. Too cold, too sharp, too quietly sung. Forgive me if there's anything left to save, or just let the silence be my grave. I remember the exact shade of hurt in your gaze when I chose convenience over honest days. The way your shoulders dropped half a degree, that tiny surrender still lives inside of me. I could have caught the fracture before it spread. Instead I turned my back and went to bed. Thought absence was kinder than the blade of truth, but silence is the cruelest form of ruth. Now the house is quiet in a different way. Your perfume ghost still lingers anyway. I open drawers and find your handwriting there. Little notes that prove you used to care. I keep them folded like they still have heat, though the paper's cooling with each heartbeat. I trace the loops of every I love you, and hate the man who never answered true. This is my late apology, a telegram to someone who moved overseas. I stamped it urgent, but the post was slow. Now I was wrong, there's nowhere left to go. I'm sorry, arrives wrinkled, stained with rain. A letter no forward and address can claim. If there's a version of you that still might read, Know these words were fertilized by need. I practice saying it to bathroom mirrors, cracked each crack a memory I can't take back. Told my reflection, tomorrow you'll be brave. Tomorrow came, I dug another grave. For every version of us that could have been, for laughter I let atrophy within, for hands I never reached for in the dark, for leaving fire alarm love without a spark. I finally learned what sorry really costs. It's not the word, it's everything it exhausts. The pride I carried like a loaded gun, now rusting useless in the midday sun. I would trade every excuse I ever made for one honest midnight where I stayed, where I said I'm scared instead of I'm fine, where I let your heart sleep next to mine. This is my late apology, offered to the sky where you no longer see, thrown like paper lanterns on a morning sea, hoping somehow light still reaches where you be. I'm sorry for the months I let you bleed, while I pretended only I had needs. I'm sorry for the years disguised as days, for building walls instead of better ways. I'm sorry that my courage came delayed, like flowers blooming on a winter grave. I'm sorry that this letter finds you gone, still I write it though the chance is done. If somewhere in another life we meet, memory hasn't buried all our heat, maybe then my voice won't crack and break, maybe then I'm sorry won't be too late. Until that unlikely dawn arrives, I'll carry these words like remaining highs, buzzing, stinging heavy in my chest, a late apology, my last bequest.